Hi friends, Maga Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, I am pulling out mystery messages. Ooh. But in all seriousness, I just decided to just pull whatever oracle cards I felt guided to pull and bring out. And I gave a message or just pulled a message from each of my oracle decks. This is more so of a grab bag style of message. So this is pretty much come in and get what you're going to get from these messages. I didn't set a specific intention for them. I just pulled cards and I'm just going to go with the flow and read them. So these may or may not resonate. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm more so trusting spirit with this one. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into pile selection. As you guys can see, we have 6 piles here, and I picked, my little pocket oracles, just so you guys can see. I don't really have them in a deck. I have them in a little grab bag here. So I grabbed my grab bag or my pocket oracles, and these are going to be what you guys are going to pick from. So for pile 1 is represented by the trumpet, number 48. Pile 2 is represented by the dagger, number 19. Pile 3 is represented by the comet, number 77. Pile 4 is represented by the shield, number 78. Pile 5 is represented by bone, number 70. And pile 6 is represented by the hat, number 74. So take the time out that you need to pick the pile that the card number that resonates the most with you. You guys know the deal by now. If you don't, well, you're going to learn. No, just take the time out to pick whatever card resonates with you. And with that out of the way, we're going to get into pile 1. So if you chose the trumpet, then this reading is for you. Let's put this right here just in case. And let's see what we have. Let me make sure that this is in frame. And yes, it is. All right. So the card, your oracle card here is Gaia, healing. So with the Gaia card, there is a need to reconnect to nature that's very inherent here in this oracle card. And just taking a quick glance at your tarot cards, I get the feeling that you guys have really been working very, very hard. You guys could be heavily focused on your goals, can be very ambitious. And right now, I feel like you guys are heavily mentally focused on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. But the fact of the matter is, and this is really something that I've been hearing a lot and that's been in the energy lately, is know when to take a break, pile 1. I think you're being called to actually relax, de-stress, and not work so hard and not push yourself. You could be putting on more on your plate than what you can handle, or you're just putting on more on your plate that you really don't need to handle right now. I'm hearing there's no extra credit for going above and beyond. There's no extra credit for doing more than what you need to. The Gaia card is definitely telling me that it's time for you to slow down and reconnect to nature. Go outside more. Spend more time out in a park or just outside of your home. One of the biggest things that the Gaia card talks about is the relationship to the mother or relationship to your mother. Maybe some of you guys need to go visit your mom. Maybe some of you guys actually need to go talk to a motherly figure in your life. But what I'm really hearing here and what I see in the tarot cards is that it's time for a break. Because in your tarot pair, we have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. And this tells me that you guys have been incredibly focused and been putting in a lot of work on a task or something of yours that you really want to see moving. And right now it could be a bit of a burden. The Ten of Wands is definitely the card of being over encumbered, I'm hearing. Like you could be over encumbered by the amount of tasks that you set up for yourself, I'm hearing, or just the things that seems to be always cropping up for you to do. And you're just ready and willing to zip right at it. But no, you're being called to take a break and to rest, pile one. I don't know if this is like the same person that keeps getting these messages in all these readings, but if you are, please leave a comment if this is like maybe the second or third time you heard this message, because this is like the fourth or fifth time I've gave this message. So you could be a regular viewer of mine, but just someone that probably don't comment or something like that. I don't know. But if you're getting this message again, and this isn't the first time you came to my channel and heard this message, please leave a comment so that we can have a talk, so that I can move away from this message. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it already. And it's only been a few days. So yeah, you're being called to really calm down and relax. Slow down your energy, pile one. You're not, like I said, you're not going to get anywhere by just moving. Sometimes you're being called, sometimes there's the need to like really give into the feminine energy here with Mother Gaia here. These two cards are heavily in their masculine, but it's time for you to like really get into your feminine. Allow things to just come to you. Allow your seeds to bloom, I'm seeing. Because this Gaia card, she's just like one with nature. She has the face of the cat hair, the human body, the fish tail. There's flowers growing in her hand and on her hair. You need to become a little bit more one with nature and slow down and relax. So I'm going to read the Gaia card for you guys. The Gaia card represents healing, and it also, the keywords are lucid dreaming, healing, and nourishment. Gaia is offering you the seed of healing. You have the healing touch at the moment, and you'll find that your vibrations resonate well with those in need of help or guidance. By deepening your connection with the earth and all of nature's gift, your skill and abilities are given a chance to grow. This is a fertile moment for any seeds that you have planted. Listen for the rhythm that calls to you. Dance to your own earth song. Mothering issues are highlighted. Expect the healing to occur. Any difficulties that rise in the presence of the cards are calling for healing and love. Boom. Heal your relationships, for in so doing so, you also heal yourself. Unconditional love is the key to healing. As it says here, any difficulties that rise in the presence of this card are calling for healing and love. And here we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This has so much to do with you just moving and moving and moving. It needs healing. You need to slow down. You need to really experience a little bit more of life as well. Like open yourself up to new experiences. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards from my Rebel deck. These messages might be a little bit rough for you, Pile One, but I really feel like you guys need to be shaken up. Like you guys need to hear this. Because God forbid you actually decide to stop doing what you're doing and take a break for a change. Yeah, you equal tight ass. Loosen the fuck up, control freaks. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Yeah. Loosen up. You're so focused on your goals and you're just so committed to something right now and you don't even know how much you're tiring yourself out. You're doing too much. Relax. Take a break. It's not going to kill you. So let's see what's next. What else is going to come out from Rebel deck? Laugh. Yeah, you need some levity in your life, Pile One. Too much work, not enough play. You need to relax and let go. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Like, you're doing too much, Pile One. And the advice here is to slow down, take a break, connect to nature, and allow the hard work that you've been doing to produce results. Constantly working and tilling the fields over and over and over again. Is it going to make the seeds sprout faster? Is it going to make them grow any quicker? You've laid the foundation. Now take the time out to take a break and allow whatever you planted to grow. So Pile 1, if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book me for a reading, or you can donate a deck to my Amazon wish list. Whatever you decide to do to help and support is greatly appreciated. Thank you and be blessed. Bye-bye. If you chose the Dagger card, Pile 2, then this reading is for you. So let's see what your message looks like, Pile 2. So we have Body as a House and a Mysterious Mother. Body as a house speaks of like how your body is a vessel for your spirit. It's more so like the vehicle, and whatever it is that I'm trying to figure out the message here, because this was the one that was actually throwing me a little bit. But what I'm really getting here is that there might be a need to cater to your spirit. But what I really feel like is that you guys here in this pile in particular are understanding that, or have come to an understanding of what it takes to actually cater to your spirit. Because here I'm seeing a Mysterious Mother card. The Mysterious Mother card speaks of transitions. It speaks of changes and how you're protected and guided through those transitions and changes, about how you have the power to change your life. I'm going to read the Mysterious Mother card for you guys as well. Pile 2. The mother brings a guiding star through the darkness. She has the ability to move through the absence of light and carry her own light. When she appears, she is letting you know that you are safe and loved. Not only that, but you too can become her. She is self-sufficient. She doesn't need the sun to grow her love. She is a mountain, the light, the love. Calming pink waters revolve around her and into you, filling you with peace and calm. This is about really having a deeper connection to yourself and really figuring out what it is that's authentic to you. There might be a need, a bodily need that you're ignoring, Pile 2, or it's something that you really need to pay a little bit more credence to. It could be a very, very real fact that your spirit is craving connection right now with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you might be being led to, and it revolves around you actually moving your body, getting out, and actually doing something different. The Mysterious Mother card talking about that she has the light and the darkness, and that you can too. Things might have been a little bit more heavier in your life, Pile 2. You might have been really going through more of a tough transition, especially with the Dagger card here. The Dagger card speaks of subterfuge, shady dealings. As you can see, the dagger is tipped with blood. Subterfuge, shady dealings. Maybe things haven't really been going your way and you felt really betrayed by a spirit or felt betrayed by the universe. Either way, this is letting you know that you have the power inside of yourself to heal, to change, to grow, and to transform. There's something that's deep inside of you that's really being craved for right now, and you might need to really just listen to that craving and go for it. The Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles is letting me know that actually getting out more, having a little bit more fun, getting together and linking together with friends might really be what you need to really help change and transmute your energy. Even though the Mysterious Mother talks about her not needing anyone, I feel like that you, in particular, Pile 4, need to know that Pile 2, that you might need someone or might need to be around friends to help your energy grow and shift and change. There's something here around the energy of really celebrating. This could also be celebrating your own life and celebrating yourself, Pile 2. If you've really been through a really tough time, take the time out to really celebrate the fact that you're still here, that you've made it through. And through actually giving yourself that gratitude and that grace, you'll see the world in a new lens and with a new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. The Body as a House and the Mysterious Mother both speaks to the spirit, the thing that's inside of the body, the thing that moves the body, and the power of that thing that moves inside the body. There's a well of spiritual strength inside of you, pal, too. And I feel like you guys have really been tapping into it lately. You really had to go into your spiritual reserves and pull up strength that you didn't even know that you had. And I feel like I should be congratulating you, pal, too. You guys are so resilient, so strong, and you guys really have pulled yourself. Yeah, you guys have pulled yourself through a very tough and dark time in your life. But now is the time to really reopen up to the energy of friendship, to celebration. Bring some light and levity into your life. This is a message that's really been coming out a lot lately. Yeah, this is a message that's been coming out a lot lately. Now it's the time for a little bit more levity, more fun. Winter is over and spring is here, as you can see. And both the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, this is just like fertility. Like everything is growing around their feet. This garden is like blossoming. It's time for you to go out and really just enjoy the richness of life. Because you've really been going through something really heavy, been really transmuting and working through really heavy energies. And I really feel like your spirit is like kind of tired right now. Your body is like kind of weary and is craving a break, rest, relaxation, and fun. And it's time for you to go out and bring that and give that gift to yourself, pal, too. You deserve it. So let's get some oracle cards here to like really add to this message. Release. Boom. Like I said, you guys have really been moving through a very dark and tough time all by yourself. And you did it. Like, you did it. You're strong. No one can take that away from you, pal, too. You really been doing the damn thing. But the thing about the release card is if you stay thinking about the energy that you've been shifting and moving through, if you stay thinking about it, reflecting on it, ruminating in it, and not really taking the time out to release, then you're just going to be trapped in this never-ending cycle of having to heal over and over and over and over again. To break this cycle, your spirit is telling you to really put a bow on your healing. You need to reopen yourself to the energy of fun. Go see some friends, celebrate, pat yourself on the back, because you're still here, you're alive, and you're a survivor, pal, too. And you need to celebrate the fact that you still have life. I'm feeling that very strongly. It's time for you to celebrate the fact that you have life. So let's see what else is going to come out. Abundance. And underneath abundance, and the card at the bottom of the deck is self-worth. Yes. The abundance card speaks of making decisions that's going to actually lead you to happiness. Like, you see, the story behind the abundance card is this guy dropped some coins. He dropped it inside of a sewer grate, and he really didn't have the tools that he needed to like really pull it out. So instead of like trying to see this as like a blessing or something different, he started freaking out. He started drinking himself under the table. And this is what I really feel has happened to you guys. Something that wasn't planned or something that you really wasn't expecting happened here. Because the energy of the dagger is very, very much like that. It was a surprise attack or something happened that you didn't really expect. And you had to process and work through that. But now it's time for you to be like this little girl, to be more ingenious and like really trying to reach that abundance. She was able to pull out at least one of the coins, and she's so happy with that coin because she was able to get it herself. I'm going to look for some key words in this abundance card that might really be able to help. Let me see. Here it is. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? The key ideas are abundance through gratitude, which is exactly what I was saying. Releasing regret, boom. Being good with money. Friendship, which is also highlighted in the Three of Cups. Wisdom and a windfall. Yeah. The energy is like very tight-knit here pile 2. You have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to move on and choose to be more abundant here. Let go of the regrets or whatever it is that had happened that really just like, that really had you going through the darkness, that really had you trying to like, that made you have to transmute all this information and all this dark energy on your own. Know your self-worth and know that you deserve more and you deserve better. And now it's the time for you to like really take that energy, take yourself, pile 2, and to give yourself better. And that's the energy that I'm feeling very, very strongly here in your pile and in your reading, pile 2. You've went through the darkness. Now it's time to let that go and make a new decision and a new choice to be happy, to honor yourself, to celebrate yourself. You'll be happier for it, and you'll see just how much blessings and how abundant the universe can be when you decide to be grateful for life instead of just ruminating and thinking on mistakes and things in the past. Don't linger in the darkness, pile 2. Go towards the light. Claim your throne and claim your seat. So if this reading resonated with you, pile 2, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading or donate a deck to my channel. And if any of those things that you want to do, they're all in the description box. Thank you and be blessed. If you chose pile 3, the comet, then this reading is for you. So let's get out your cards, pile 3, and see what you have here. So the card that's permeating your reading is the Green Man, which is about growth, fertility, and change. The thing about the Green Man is this is letting me know that right now is a very keen and very pure time in your life where everything is fertile. This is the chance for you to like choose a new direction, to do something new, or to like really open up. This is like really the essence of spring. And now that we're really heading into the spring season, I have a feeling that this is time for you to shift your energy with this season. Winter could have been particularly tough, but now in this season, it's time for you to like open up towards the new possibilities and the newness of life. There's something here about, especially in your tarot cards, about overcoming, about really, it's about overcoming. Because you probably could have been really challenged over the past couple months, like really, really challenged, both by other people. It could have been disappointment in friends and loved ones. Something that's very, very strong here about being disappointed in your friends and loved ones. Like more so like family members, but there's a strong, strong sense of friends here, of having arguments and fights and disagreements with friends and people who you thought were your friends. But pile 3, you're a shooting star. And I see that with the comet card here with this 7-7. Like you have repeating 5s, repeating 7s, and the number 10, which indicates a start and the end of this closing of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And the 5s representing transformation. This is about you really bucking up, pile 3, really bucking up, holding your chin up, being proud, and moving on towards something that's really meant for you. Moving towards a bigger, brighter, and better future, pile 3. It's time for you to really realize that right now your life is in a prime position to change your life. So let me read the Green Man card for you guys. The Green Man represents, the keywords are growth, fertility, prosperity, and confidence. The Green Man represents the masculine aspects of life. Taking risk, expressing yourself and the world, moving forward with confidence. Prosperity and richness can now be claimed by those advancing with purpose. Relationships are also highlighted. For men, this card offers opportunities to be a guardian and protector, a strengthening link for others. For women, you are being guided to seek your masculine side and go for it. Positive action will bring about positive change. If there's some conflict in family, social, or intimate relationships, consider whether your relationship is healthy and fertile, or if it's time to reevaluate. Growth is still possible. Communicate. And see, look, and I've seen this card before, but I always forget what the Green Man is about. And I'm glad that I really channeled that energy of friendships and family. If you've really been having troubles with people in your life recently, now's the time, Pile 3, to really evaluate, are those people really with you? Are they really for you? Are they right for your life? Or if you got to cut them off and continue going on your own way. But I really feel like the energy here is to communicate. Like, really try to come to an understanding and talk to these people. And if you really find out that your differences are really irreconcilable, or really they just bring nothing but contention and dislike in your life and nothing but friction and challenge, then you might really have to cut them off and go and continue along your path. This is about stepping into your masculine energy, Pile 3, and really being, I'm going to just say it, and be a man. And choose what it is that you need to do for yourself. And if you're a woman, be a man and not up. It's time for you to choose what you want in your life and not sit back and just take whatever it is that you're given and being sad and disappointed about it. Now it's the time to really make those drastic changes and those drastic moves. I feel it. It's time to do something drastic. And if these people are just continually getting on your nerves and not really helping, now's the time to like really make a change. So let's see what we got here with the 5 of Wands. The 4 of Swords. What else is going to come out for the 5 of Wands? And the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yes. These could have been people like really trying to get into your ear, get into your head, really making you doubt yourself a lot. Yeah, that's why confidence is being highlighted with the Green Man. You could have really been taking blows to your confidence, blows to who you are. Confidence may be inside your path or to like who you are as an individual. If this is just like people just kind of disagreeing with your life path and trying to put you down for it, communicate how that makes you feel. Talk to these people about it instead of just internalizing that stuff and being disappointed and down about it. Talk to them. Communicate and let them know that how they're affecting you. If they're your friends and they really care about you, they'll become more supportive. But if they really dismissing your feelings and dismissing you and calling you sensitive or this or that, it might be time for you to cut ties with those people who aren't really supporting you on your path, Pile 3. And that's real rap. So what do we got for the 5 of Cups? Talk to me about the 5 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. What's next? I keep hearing like the Drake and Lil Wayne song, Hell Yeah Fucking Right. It's like, do you love this shit? Are you high right now? Are you nervous? You think those niggas you with is with you? Like, come on. The 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is about moving forward along your path and what you feel is right. Pile 3. Do what's right for you. With the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom, give to yourself. Now's the time to choose your path. Choose you. Pile 3. Choose you. You need it. You deserve it. This is you moving along your path with the comment card here. It's time for a change in your life, for you to get on with your spiritually aligned path. The Knight of Pentacles clarifying the 5 of Cups lets me know that this is something that I can't say it any other way. This is about your path and your journey, about your life, Pile 3. I'm really trying to find other ways to really spin it, but this is what I'm getting. This is about your path in life and really making sure that you bring along the people who are really with you, who really stand with you, and who really understand you as a person, and defending yourself and really putting up those walls against those that seek to try to destroy you, destroy your confidence, shake your faith, or shake your belief in yourself. It's time. It's time to put up those walls and put up those guards. I'm going to pull up one more oracle for you, Pile 3, and then I'm going to end your reading there. So I'm going to pull out my Moonology. Ooh, snaps. Wow. Okay. I knew I needed to touch my Moonology cards. And here we have A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Yes, this is an ending, a change, and a new beginning. This is something that's really been persecuting you, something that's really been causing you a lot of doubt, a lot of harm, and a lot of sadness. And this has a lot to do with friends, families, or support systems around you not giving you the support that you need. Now it's the time for you to choose yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet, Pile 3, to be a man. Stand on your own 2 feet and move forward along your path and on your journey. So Pile 3, if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, or you can even donate a deck from my Amazon wish list. Anything that you choose to show me love really allows me to continue doing this. So thank you, Pile 3, for your time and your energy, and be blessed. If you chose Pile 4, the Shield card, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here. All right. So Pile 4, what we have here is the all-knower, and what is hidden will be revealed. So this right here is speaking to me very, very clearly. The all-knower represents the archetype of the high priestess in tarot, or at least that's what the book says. This is about really seeing the truth of a matter in your life, Pile 4. If there's something in your, some kind of deception, because I'm feeling the energy of secrets here. If there's some kind of deception or something that you feel isn't right, just know that you're more than likely very, very right about it. Your inkling, your supposition on something is spot on. You are the high priestess, Pile 4. Your intuition is on point. And even on the shield card, we have the half moon, the moon symbols, which is also indicative of the high priestess here. Your intuition is protecting you from something, or trying to protect you, Pile 4. And you should really listen to your intuition, because something that's hidden from you is going to come to light. And your intuition is trying to prepare you to either get ahead of the curve or to soften the blow if it's too late to come out of it. It's up to you, and take that how it resonates, Pile 4. But something isn't right. You know it, and it's going to come to light. Wow, okay, and it's going to come to light. Just know that your intuition has been trying to warn you. Your intuition has been warning you and has been trying to shield you and from whatever this is. The Seven of Pentacles speaks to me of something that, like I said, could be buried. This could very much, in fact, be a secret that someone is keeping from you, that a group of people is keeping from you. But either way, this is very, very, very strongly something buried, something that's not revealed to you yet. You're looking at, I'm seeing you looking right at it. It's dead in your face with the all-knower card as well. It's right in front of your face. The signs are all there. You have that intuitive inkling about it, but yet you still doubt, I'm feeling. But just know that your intuition, I'm feeling like I'm hearing a I told you so. Like your intuition has been warning you, been sounding the alarm, been pressing the buzz button, letting you know, like, bro, sis, this ain't right. It's time for us to get up, to make our swift exit, to get up out of here. This could also have a lot to do with maybe someone being someone's infidelity, especially with the Knight of Wands. The Wands usually represent phallic, it's sexual energy. Something revealed around maybe someone that you could be planning a marriage or planning some kind of engagement with, doing something outside of you guys. But it doesn't have to be that, especially if you're single. It doesn't have to be that. But either way, I'm feeling with the Knight of Wands, like something that's really being kept buried is very quickly about to be exposed. And once what's hidden is revealed, it's going to cause and trigger a very massive transformation and change in your life. I feel like it might literally like kill your ego, kill your heart, break your heart, which is why your intuition is trying to get ahead of the curve and warn you so that at the very least you can tell yourself that you knew it, that you knew so, that, you know, this is really going to bring you closer to your intuition and closer to your spiritual gifts. It's really going to allow you to trust your intuition a whole lot more powerful, because whatever this is, whatever has been happening or whatever has been going on underneath your feet that you've really been seeing, observing, and feeling, but ignoring, it's going to be something that's going to trigger a major transformation in your life. It's going to be life-changing, powerful. Now, I could say that this also doesn't have to be very negative. That's just how I channeled it. That's what I've got. That's the first thing that I really, really, truly, honestly felt. But on a higher note, this could be about a manifestation coming in as well, about something that you've really been working hard on, something that you've really been toiling and really trying to bring into fruition, suddenly and very quickly coming into fruition and really changing your life, powerful. So take that how it resonates. Like if you don't have anyone that you've been suspicious of or have any inkling around any negative supposed undoings, then, you know, that's not your message. But if you have, that's most definitely your message, because that's the first and the most strongest of the energy. But if that doesn't resonate, then it's something that you've been working on that's very quickly going to that's going to bloom. You might be receiving some kind of message from someone outside of you or some sort of communication. But I really feel like if there's something that you've really been putting your energy into and trying to grow, something is going to happen. And I feel like your intuition, you've been getting messages and guidance telling you that something that you're working on is going to blow up. Something that you're working on is going to grow. Something that you've been working on is actually going to bloom and blossom. And what this message here is telling you is also reinforcing those messages, but it's also letting you know, like, yes, that's true. Trust your intuition and believe. So let's get another oracle card here. I feel like I need to do my monology, and I'm going to give you one chakra wisdom. So let's see. Ooh, boy. Wow. Here it is. You're very close to achieving your goal. So yeah, this could very, very strongly be about the message about something coming into bloom and blossom. I said one of these. And then we'll do one of these. So yeah, something that you've really been working on is really very, very close to coming into fruition for you, powerful. Yeah, facade. And again, the facade speaks of a fake. So I have, okay. So I have one for each of those messages. This could really be a two-sided message, like killing two birds with one stone with just one, killing two birds with one message. The facade talks about being more true to your authentic self. It talks about like actually healing past wounds. I'm not too clear on the facade energy. This is the one that always throws me for a loop. Oh, okay. So yeah, let me read some of what I got from the facade card. It says, if you're unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? The key idea is disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing childhood pain. So let me read a little bit more on this. Personal comfort comes with this metallic energy and a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. Being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. Yeah, there's something there. Like I said, there's something that could be hidden for half of you guys. There's something that's hidden from you, and you're just staying somewhere that you're not really meant to be out of a sense of duty, out of a sense of honor, or just because of some childhood pain. Maybe you have a fear of abandonment. Maybe you have a fear of being alone. Maybe this is someone that you've been with for quite a very long time. But either way, there's something that's here that's very that's going to come to light and cause you to transform and grow in a whole new way. And your intuition has been trying to warn you about this. And for half of you, this is about a manifestation coming in. Something that you've really been working on that's really about to grow, shift, and happen. You're very close to achieving your goal. So yeah, Pile 4, I'm sorry for the conflicting message, but I really feel like there's two types of people that pick this pile. So whichever one is you, make sure that you're being very, very real with yourself, Pile 4. Be real, because your intuition has been trying to tell you something. You know it. You are the high priestess. So stop trying to deny your gifts. Stop trying to deny your inkling. And stop trying to deny the messages that you've been receiving. Trust them. Thank you so much for your time and your energy, Pile 4. Please leave a like or a comment if this reading resonated with you. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Pile 4, and please be blessed. If you chose Pile 5, the bone, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here. Wow, we have Lady. So the Lady, or the embodiment, speaks of really and stepping into your divine feminine energy. Pile 5, your reading, your pile is very, very calming for me. And I'm so glad that this message came after the one before this. There's something here about really taking control of your power. I see the candle, the athame, the chalice. So fertility, power, and illumination. This is, and the pinnacle above her head. The pinnacles, the wands, the swords, and the cup. This is about really embodying all of the energies and coming into a closer sense of harmony. I really feel like, Pile 5, that you guys are really in closer alignment with your spiritual guidance. You guys are really stepping in and really easing into your divine feminine energy. And as you're stepping in and embodying this energy, you're attracting so many beautiful things into your life, especially since we have the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups here. This is really being the master of your energy, of really having, the master of your energy, of really knowing how to really go out and achieve the things that you need to achieve, or to allow the things that you want to come to you. You are a true master of your masculine and feminine energy, of your swords, your cups, your wands, and your pentacles energy. This is Emperor, Empress energy, like both of them together, but more so the Empress, I would assume, with the Lady here. I'm gonna read the Lady card because it's actually very beautiful. I really like the Lady card. The Lady card speaks of empowerment, embodiment, and character. The Lady signifies that you may have been feeling differently recently. New blood seems to be coursing through your veins, and you are changing as a result. It is possible to embody any characteristics we choose, and by doing so, match the energies that are presenting themselves in our outer world. The Lady indicates that you have the ability to stand up for yourself, even if it doesn't seem like it sometimes. You are the power behind your reality. If your reality does not fit your dream, start to change it now. Call for energies that are required to fill you with whatever you need. Believe in your power and your strength. All that you need is present. Yeah, this is definitely about you really having very strong, powerful, and magnetic energy. Pile 5. Very strong, powerful, magnetic energy. This is pretty much running through your bones. You guys could be very powerful, intuitive, very powerful psychics, and could also been doing heavy shadow work. If you're not someone who's really been doing heavy shadow work and just been feeling renewed and changed recently, then this is definitely not your pile. Because I feel like this is something that this is a congratulations for people. Like if you really been feeling like a brand new person, that you really just went through and made it through the wilderness and that you came out on the other side, this is a reading here to let you know that what you're feeling isn't just some high, isn't just you being in a good mood lately. You really have shifted your energy. And now's the time to use that energy shift and just allow it to flow through you and to bring in your happiness and allow it to move you towards achieving your goals and ambitions. Work with this energy and really believe that you are someone new, that you have been remade and recreated, Pile 5. You've been through a lot. You've done a lot of work, a lot of healing. You've done a lot of the hard and heavy lifting. You've sown the seeds, and now's the time to call in the energy, to step into your feminine energy, come out of your masculine energy, and allow your seeds to grow and to nurture. This is, in fact, the energy of the Empress. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards here just to like really get a little bit more into the energy here, and then I'll end it with an oracle card. Messages for Pile 5. Some messages for Pile 5. The Ace of Cups. This speaks of love, relationships, beginnings. That's right. It's a brand new beginning for you. It's a brand new beginning. You really have like embodied a brand new sense of energy, and this is a blessing for you. This love, this energy that's radiating through you is a blessing. It's a part of your reward for all the hard work that you've been doing, all the heavy shadow work and heavy lifting that you've been doing, Pile 5. You guys are the ones that have done the work and have been doing the work, and you need to pat yourself on the back, especially if you've been feeling brand new. If you've been doing the work and you feel like a breakthrough is at hand, then you are going to get that breakthrough. The Knight of Swords, which is about highs, lows, conflict, and tension. The Knight of Swords lets me know that this is something that you truly and honestly have been focused on. You really have been putting in a lot of energy towards a goal, an ambition that you have, or even just towards your inner work. I really feel like this has a lot to do with your shadow work, Pile 5. I feel like you guys are very powerful psychics, or at least like very strong intuitives. This one. These two. Wow. We have the sun and the moon. With the sun and the moon, this speaks to me of a brand new cycle, of a new dawn and a new day. Your intuition has been very, very powerful lately. And there's a reason why. It's because now you're a brand new person, a brand new being. You have shifted into a brand new cycle of life. From out of this moon, this shadow, dark, intuitive nature, into the sun where it's like light, life, and energy. You are heading into a brand new path. And I also feel you attracting a soulmate or an other half, especially with the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups here. And the sun and the moon also being counterparts, you're bringing in your other half, Pile 5. If this isn't something that you want, then prepare to be surprised anyway, because I feel this energy strongly. You're bringing in your counterpart, and you just stepped into a brand new and very prosperous beginning for yourself, Pile 5. You did it. Give yourself a clap. Give yourself a hand, because this hasn't been an easy path to get to this point. You really had to undergo very tough and harsh lessons and really had to transmute a lot of energy just to even get to this point. You are a very high pinnacle in your life, and you need to keep that. A win-win outcome is forecast. Prepare for a lot of things to start going your way. A new romantic cycle begins. A lot of this full and moon and Libra cards, especially with a new cycle, a romantic cycle begins, as I was saying, and I'm glad that it showed up. You guys are calling in your soulmate. You really, really are. This energy is going to attract them. And I feel like I need to bring in one more oracle for this pile in particular. Growth. Yes. Your heart chakra has been expanding. You have been growing. You really are a brand new person. You have been experiencing and have completed a huge growth in your life. You're closer to your spirit guides and closer to your guidance more than ever. Pile 5. The growth card. This card, let me read it. I'm going to read the growth card for you guys. This card implies personal commitment and following one's heart. It's about honoring your growth and the growth of others. There's a sense of courage and abundance and an ability to stand tall. This is the time to uphold what your heart knows is true. And I'm going to get some key words for the growth card as well. This is about the grass says break away. It may be time for a change of scenery. Visit a foreign country, embark on a new enterprise, or learn a skill. Most importantly, grow. Am I willing to become independent? Taking a stand, living your truth. Warrior, peace, and courage. You've really been doing a lot of work in and around yourself, Pile 5. And you need to pat yourself on the back because you reached a brand new pinnacle of power, a brand new place where you're so totally in alignment with your spiritual guides. It's not even funny. And you're bringing in so many beautiful things in your life. Whatever it is that you truly want, whatever it is that you've really been focusing your ambitions and your energy on and have your eyes set on, just know that you're going to start achieving them. A win-win outcome is forecast because you've been doing the personal and inner work. The 10 of Cups and the Sun card coming out with each other, underneath each other like this is no coincidence. You're about to embark on a very happy and bright chapter in your life. And you should always remember that because you've went through so much and you've done so much. You chose the hard route in life. And the role of a spiritual seeker is not all sunshine, rainbows, and positivity. There's very dark moments in the life for those of us who are truly blessed and who are truly chosen. You have to undergo tremendous hardships, tragedies, pain, and loss. And you've been through it, you've done it, and now you're stepping into a brighter and lighter cycle. You have earned your mantle, Pile 5. A lot of people will try to jump in and claim this energy, but this is truly for those who have earned their place, earned their right. The Ace of Cups and the Moon coming out together, there's about to be a brand new blessing, a new beginning, a new love, and a new relationship that you don't know and you don't see coming. It's a new romantic cycle. Stay open. Keep your heart space open towards love and towards others. And you're going to be blessed abundantly for doing so, Pile 5. So if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to donate some of this good energy my way, you can definitely book a reading with me or donate a deck to my channel. I love new decks. Either way, the links to do those things are in the description box. Thank you so much for your beautiful energy, Pile 5, and be blessed. If you've chosen the hat, Pile 6, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here. All right, Pile 6, I remember yours. You have no one is yours but you in green. I really feel like you've been in the midst of learning a very powerful lesson in your life, Pile 6. And this is about other people and about the motives of other people. You're really learning that at the end of the day, you can't really and honestly truly please everyone. That no one is really yours to keep. No one is yours but you. I'm going to read that card for you because it's also a very powerful card. And I really felt like it sets the tone for literally your entire reading. So I'm going to read it. The feeling of needing to control and possess is part of what distances us from ourselves. We feel so much love for people in our lives, those who are always there for us, and ones more transient. This card wants you to stop putting your worth and weight into the relationships around you. No one is yours. They can't be. because they belong to themselves. Give love when you can, but know that at the end of the day, you are the only one who is truly yours. You are responsible for you, just you, because really, that's all you have the power to do. Being responsible for others might be a job or something you feel that you need to do, but you can only steer a person other than yourself so much. To fully recognize that this is about you is to help others do the same. To put the focus back on your growth and path can help you see yourself more clearly and to feel the reward of the labors you do for you. Yeah, focus on yourself, Pile 6. And I feel like this is a lesson that you've been learning or something that you need to hear. Stop putting so much of your time, your energy, your love, and your effort into other people because other people either aren't really appreciating the time, the energy, and the love that you give, or they have lessons that they need to learn themselves. Like the card says, you can only steer and guide other people for but so much. And it's time for you to really take your energy off of other people and really bring it towards yourself so that you can continue to learn, to grow. The green card speaks of growth and growth that happens abundantly and never stops. Like I said, this has been a pretty tough lesson for you guys because I see here we have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Swords. Someone else really could have been stressing you out, or someone else really could have been broke your heart and really have you drowning in insecurities, doubts, and anxieties. I think this is for people who really was just in love with someone and they broke their heart, or you've been really trying to help someone, but they're seeming very unappreciative and don't really give a damn about your help. But what I really feel here, Pile 6, is that it's time for you to really understand that you can only do but so much for other people. You can really only give to so many other people. To other people, but so much. It's time for you to refill your own cup and refocus your energy back on your own personal growth, Pile 6, to restore order and balance back into your own life instead of trying to be the controlling factor in other people's lives. You can't control other people, Pile 6. You can only control yourself. You don't have agency over other people, Pile 6. You only have agency over yourself. And this is something that you really needed to learn and something that you needed to realize. I felt like you got a really big wake-up call, a slap in the face, a jolt to reality here, that no matter how much love, time, patience, and care you give to someone, at the end of the day, it's only worth it if you give it to yourself first and lead by example. Wow. Okay. All right. I felt that very strongly. This could have a lot to do with maybe a masculine figure in your life. Could be a father, a husband, a brother, or maybe a very controlling and emotionally demanding son. But either way, this is realizing that you can only do so much, for that person. And yeah, they may have disappointed you, broken your heart, or left you, but that's only because you gave away enough of your power for that to happen. Really realize that no matter who this person is, whether it's a son, a father, a brother, or a husband, your responsibility is not to them. Your responsibility is for you. For you to steer them as much as you possibly can, but not take it personally if they don't really listen or if they don't really follow through. You'll save yourself a really big headache if you just learn to let go and to really give to yourself as much as you're trying to give to those around you, Pile 6. And I feel that strongly. I almost knocked over a deck of my cards. Let me give you an oracle here from my Rebel deck, because I feel like you guys really need to hear this. You need another jolt to your system to jolt you back into alignment now that you've already been kicked out of it or are currently in the process of healing, especially with the green card here. This could have been a lesson that you that you've learned and that you've been healing and integrating, and by which you're really just doing a great job of integrating the lesson and really growing past this heartbreak and this trauma that was inflicted onto you by someone else, by a masculine figure. So let's get what we have here. Another oracle card. Yeah. Stop texting, Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Oops. Yeah, just stop. If there's someone that you really just trying to been reaching out to, someone that you're pining and longing for, stop texting that person. You can't make them love you, Pile 6, and that might be hard to hear and that might be triggering, but you need to hear it. You can't make them love you. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't don't waste it on ridiculousness. It's ridiculous to how much you're probably putting so much time, energy, care, and stock in this other person. Yeah, like I said, you're giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. You're giving away your power, or you have been giving your power away to someone who don't really appreciate you. Whether it's a son, a brother, a mother, a father, or a husband. You're giving away your power, and it's time to reclaim that power and give it to yourself. Restore order in your own life. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. If you're thinking about reconciliation or continuing to reach out to this person, trying to get some sense of closure, wondering why they did what they did to you, just let it go. Realize that this was a lesson that was meant for you. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Very, very clearly here, Rebel Deck is speaking to you, and I brought out Rebel Deck specifically for this pile. I felt like I needed to, and I'm glad that I did. You're giving too much of your time and your energy to this masculine figure that broke your heart, left you out in the cold, and it's time for you to reclaim your power. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Yes. You need a good cry. Take the time that you need to really release. You need an emotional purge. Get this person out of your system. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people. Give back or do good shit for humanity. But I really feel the energy of get over yourself and pull your shit together. Like, pull it together. I'm feeling like how Edna and The Incredibles, how she had to slap Elastic Girl. Start slapping her like, you are Elastic Girl. You don't sit here crying like some housewife or whatever she said. Pull yourself together. Okay, Pile 6? Tired of seeing women sad, moping, and crying over someone who's really not shit. All right? Had enough of it. I'm tired of seeing it, tired of hearing it, tired of someone always crying and whining and worrying about some connection with someone that's toxic. A new start is coming. Okay? Look towards the future. Look towards something bright. You gave this situation your all. You did your best. And yeah, it sucks and it hurts. Cry it out. Do what you got to do to help release this situation. But for heaven's sake, do not go back. Stop texting that person. Stop stalking their social media. Stop. Just stop. Okay, Pile 6, just stop. And put your energy and your focus on you. No matter who this person is, son, brother, father, husband, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, a masculine energy in your life. Now's the time to stop giving them so much time and attention and focus on you and do what you need to do. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Here's your solution here. If you've been hurting, it's okay for you to hurt, but for the love of God, don't go back to this person. Don't think about trying to reconcile. Don't think about trying to get closure. Let it go. Move on. Pick yourself up. Pull your shit together and move on, Pile 6. So yeah, that's your reading, Pile 6. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can donate a deck or book a reading with me. All those things and the way to do those things are in the description box. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Pile 6, and be blessed. Bye.